You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Bufa. It's election day and Long Islanders are heading to the polls to vote on several local races. Residents are weighing in on county, town and judicial races across the island. The highest profile race this year is for Suffolk County Executive. Democrat Dave Colon and Republican Ed Romaine cast their ballots this morning. One of them will be the first new Suffolk County Executive in, get this, 12 years. Sherry Einhorn reports.
I've lived here my whole life, so, I got a big stake in it.
It's an off-year election, but there's still a lot at stake. The biggest race in Suffolk is for county executive. Longtime lawmaker and current Brookhaven supervisor Ed Romaine is up against businessman David Colon. Republicans are trying to take back the top spot for the first time in 12 years.
I know local government. I know what this county takes to run it. I know how to get it moving again.
We need to bring new solutions to the table, and we need new leaders to come to the table who have those ideas and those solutions to move us forward.
Here in Nassau, all eyes are on the legislature. Republicans currently have a majority here, but they're hoping to win a supermajority. Democrats are pushing back hard, insisting a one-party government would be detrimental to taxpayers across the board.
Property taxes going up, the assessment system's in a mess. Republicans always run blaming Democrats, but they ought to take a look in the mirror. They've controlled everything, so why haven't they fixed it?
Republicans also control the Suffolk legislature, with several newcomers vying for seats.
There are people that are already embedded in the community. They're firefighters, they're teachers, they're school board members, they're members of the PTA. These are individuals that are already demonstrated a commitment of civic duty.
There are also several key races for town supervisor. In North Hempstead, Democrat John Kamen, who ran the town for a decade, is running to win back that seat. And in Suffolk, there are 6 open supervisor seats, all 5 East End towns, plus Brookhaven.
You don't know what a new supervisor is going to bring. What does this mean for the entire East End with a change in leadership? And what does it mean for the largest town by geography in the United States with a total change of leadership?
For Newsday TV, I'm Sherry Einhorn.
Now you can see live election results and exclusive political analysis on Newsday TV's live election night coverage. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight. And also, before you vote, check out our voter's guide on Newsday.com. A Rocky Point man has been arrested for alleged rental fraud. You're looking at the home investigators say was involved in the scam. So police say Justin Campos posted this mastic property on Facebook Marketplace. Cops say he scammed a woman out of thousands of dollars for a deposit on the rental home. The thing is, the real owner of the property says it's not even for rent. And this Dix Hills man was sentenced to 25 years to life for stabbing his uncle to death. David Cahoon was convicted of stabbing his uncle 16 times in his Levittown home back in 2018. Prosecutors say he also cashed an $1,800 check from his uncle's account. And Islip's Vietnam War Memorial is getting some much-needed TLC. The town announced today it will use funds from a county revitalization program to beautify the Remembrance Garden in front of Islip Town West. Now, 560 Long Islanders were killed in Vietnam.
None of our wars should ever be forgotten. People have to know what's going on and what went on. Treat your veterans, your soldiers, your sailors, airmen, whatever, Marines, I can't leave them out. Treat them with respect because they've earned it.
The redesign will include new landscaping, flags and medallions, and decorative lights. And Mets owner Steve Cohen is partnering with Hard Rock International. Now their plan is to build an $8 billion casino and entertainment complex next to Citi Field. The hedge fund billionaire is vying with nearly a dozen other applicants for one of 3 state casino licenses. And first on Newsday, if you live in the Hamptons, this is not a surprise to you, it's pricey. So, Property Shark again placed Sagaponack and Watermill in the top 10 most expensive zip codes in the U.S. Also making the top 100 were Mill Neck and Old Westbury. And Billy Joel has a new pet. The longtime animal advocate and his family have adopted a new rescue dog, a French bulldog named Bucky. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame posted photos of social media of himself, his wife, and his daughters with the new puppy named Bucky. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather, shall we, for this election day and election night. If you're heading to the polls later, tonight we have 40 degrees with clear skies, and tomorrow's going to be another gorgeous fall days with temp in the upper 40s.
Long Island Weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
Inspiring the next generation of musicians here on Long Island. Steve Langford has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Isaiah Gregg is an accomplished pianist, songwriter, military veteran, and retired NYPD detective. But Gregg is just getting warmed up for what is his most ambitious endeavor yet.
Challenges are going to happen. Things are going to go awry. It is what it is. We got to keep pushing anyway, right?
Gregg is founder and director of Music Breeds, a unique music and business school opening in Hempstead.
Our mission is, of course, to ensure, inspire, and mentor those aspiring musicians and creatives towards their career path of choice. Who's your target market? Who's your audience? Who are you trying to sell this to?
Music Breeds offers everything from courses in musical instruction to teaching financial literacy and how to monetize a career in the field.
Understanding how to handle contracts and 360 deals and what is going on with sync licensing and streaming rights and how to utilize YouTube and social media. What are the tools and machines that you might need?
So like computers.
Computers, right?
There's a reason they call it the music business.
I want to start out as getting my foot in technology, and then eventually advance in the cybersecurity field.
Probably making music, owning other businesses, or also being a network specialist.
For my next step, gonna be like to quit my own company maybe for the cybersecurity thing.
Isaiah Gregg says he wants to open 2 more of these facilities across Long Island by 2026. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
Now, to read more about Music Breeds, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Long Islander is opening up about her first season as a Knicks City dancer. Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
How cool to be on the court at Madison Square Garden.
It's truly unbelievable.
It's Stephanie Mincone's first season as a Knicks City dancer.
The Knicks City Dancers are one of the most iconic dance teams that really set the caliber for professional dance, and I just feel really grateful to be a part of the experience.
This is the most famous arena in the world. You're part of the legacy now.
It definitely feels like a dream come true.
The 26-year-old Syosset native always dreamed of being a dancer.
I started dancing when I was 3 years old. When I was in 7th grade, I had the dream to audition for the Knicks City Kids, and luckily was able to do that for a beautiful year here, and then continued on my dance journey, moved out to LA.
She then toured with Taylor Swift and Sia.
And now you're back in the Big Apple.
Yeah. It definitely feels like a completed full circle moment for me.
Describe the feeling to me when you run out here and you take your spot on this court and all of the seats are filled with fans and famous faces watching you.
I honestly don't know if there's words that I could put together to describe the feeling that you get.
Being a Knicks City dancer is a full-time commitment.
Day-to-day training to be a Knicks City dancer is definitely intense, but in a way that pushes you both physically and mentally to grow.
Okay, so today's a rehearsal day for you.
Court rehearsal for us.
Okay, so that's some of your team?
Yeah, this is 5 of us.
All right, and there's a total of 9. Hi,
yes,
ladies. All right, go ahead, go do your thing.
At 2 games in, the dancers already know 20 routines, and Knicks fans already know their names and signature moves.
Would you like to come learn our exit, our signature goodbye?
Okay, as long as it's not too tough. Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
I'm
part of the team.
Elisa did a great job. Now, to read more about the Knicks City Dancers, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Newsday has complete coverage of the races affecting Long Island with regular updates from Newsday TV's state-of-the-art studio and interactive voter's guide to all races in Nassau and Suffolk counties. Your source for election coverage is newsday.com/LIVotes.
I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for watching. Leaving now with a look at your 7-day forecast.